Today we're going to talk about how to maintain weight loss. If you're like me, over the span of your life, you have lost weight and always gained it back. In fact, most times, personally for me, I've gained more weight each time than I lost, which is pretty upsetting when I look back. And it turns out any diet can lead to weight loss if you can follow it consistently, especially over time. But the diet research reflects that most people struggle with following the plan consistently. So early on, when there's progress, everything is encouraging, the motivation runs high, but over time, that motivation wanes. So much so that after a year, almost anyone who has lost weight, that tends to start to backslide. So I'm excited to say I'm well over a year with my weight loss, perhaps for the first time in my life. Of course, I wasn't tracking it the whole time in my 20s or 30s, so I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm in a really good place to maintain. So before I go into what to do, let's look at the data from the recent study. This was a year-long study, and it was really comparing 4 of the most popular diets. So low fat, low carb, balanced macros, calorie control. And I'm not endorsing any of those. I'm just telling you what the study did. For the first 2 months, participants attended weekly instructional classes, and these classes were led by a registered dietitian and included a behavior modification strategist. So once the classes ended, progress really slowed or even stalled, and in some cases, in most cases, began to reverse. That weight started to come back on. And so the real takeaway here is without help, people often revert back to that old way of eating. It's not about knowing what to eat. It's not about willpower. It is really those daily consistent behaviors. And so what are some ways we can get help? One is nutrition coaching, and we really want nutrition coaching that focuses on behavior change. So a coach can actually help you realize how you feel, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, how much you enjoy the food that you're eating, how frequently you struggle with cravings, how much mental energy goes into your food choices, how your diet interacts with your social life and your relationships. Oh, I've been there. How well you sleep and manage stress. And then they can help you come up with individualized strategies and plans that specifically work for you and your schedule. Now, if you're not ready for a coach, I recommend trying an accountability partner, but something a little bit different. Someone who has the same goals as you and that will take the time to brainstorm with you and help you come up with something that works with your schedule and your stressors. And you would do the same for that person. I'm having trouble remembering to take my supplements. Can you help me brainstorm? I'm having trouble cooking the vegetables, whatever it is. You guys talk to each other about it and help each other come up with solutions for whatever's going on with your schedule. So this was me, guys. Have you been eating well and moving your body and still gaining weight? That's what happened to me after I turned 40. I was really doing the right things. I mean, I'm not perfect. You guys know I'm not into restrictive diets, but I was really doing the right things. And it turns out I needed to reset my metabolism. I did the research, I gave my body the supplements that it needed, and everything fell into place. So I've been able to lose around 60 pounds and keep it off for well over a year. And I'm not doing anything that I can't sustain forever. You know, that's so important to me. And I believe that's the true trick. Find something that feels so easy and in alignment for you that you know you can do it forever. In the next episode, you can find out if your current diet is too restrictive, and I think it's going to be interesting to see. So I can't wait to show you the next episode, and you can decide for yourself. This is a personal thing, guys. So just listen to next episode and see if, oh my gosh, I have been too restrictive for myself. Please subscribe or follow, and I will see you next time.